First one, it's the first video. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Devaney. This is my first video. I decided to do a YouTube channel and it's quarantine right now, 2020, and I'm actually wearing makeup today, so what better day to do my first video. So my name is Devaney. I live in Canada, in Ontario, and I've been postponing this whole YouTube channel thing for a while. I mean, I've said to everyone, like, I'm gonna have my own talk show one day. Since I was little, I've been cooking in the kitchen and talking to my imaginary studio audience. So really all of this has just been like preparing me for this, for YouTube. So why not? And no one's around me for the time being, and that's very rare. I'm a mom, I have a daughter, and I have a husband, and there's just always people here. And it's quiet for hopefully the next 10 minutes or so. So I'm able to shoot this video. And lately I've just been stocking up on, video recording supplies. Got me tripod, all that stuff. So why not now? So to introduce myself, like I said, my name's Devaney. I'm from Canada. I am 31. I had my birthday like a month ago and I'm over 30, wild. So I have a daughter, she's 5, and my husband, he's also 31. His birthday is actually about 8 days before mine. So fun fact about me, my birthday, besides Christmas, is like the most important thing. And I treat it as a holiday. And unfortunate for my husband, his birthday is 8 days before mine. So when I celebrate birthday month, it's a struggle to give him that day. And what else about me? So hobbies, I cook a lot, I bake a lot. I bake every single week. I have a side hustle where I bake, and I'll probably talk about that at some point in a later video. Oh my gosh, I read a lot. I joined Bookstagram, which is a super welcoming community of people who love to read, and I hope YouTube's as welcoming. And so I read a lot. I'm on Goodreads, so I will link that below. And my current goal is 60 books to read in 2020, and I am halfway through book 58. So at some point in this channel, I might talk about some books that I'm reading, fun things like that. Another hobby is apparently shopping on Amazon. I have a little problem. So since it's been quarantine and like you haven't been leaving your house, it's just easier. And then with things like TikTok and other people's YouTube videos, I'm just always on Amazon. Our Amazon guy probably knows me now because he's here all the time. So apparently you can consider that a hobby. And my other hobby is just hanging out with my daughter. She's into dinosaurs. She's into basically anything loud music. I'm trying to get her into some things that I like, which doesn't work. She's very strong, determined. She's going to be a leader one day. So yeah, so we just hang out a lot. We sing songs, we dance. So yeah, those are my hobbies. And then so for my first video, I just wanted to start off with just 20 random questions. I looked online, I found things like get to know you. And so I'm gonna do 20 random questions about random things to get to know me. I truthfully haven't pre-planned my answers. So this is, you get what you get. And I'm gonna think of something on the fly. So here we go. So number 1, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would you live? So like I said, I live in Canada. It is cold. Today is October, 18th, and it borderline looks like it's gonna snow soon. We just got notifications that winter's coming, it's gonna snow. Winter is not my jam. I don't do it, I don't like it, I hate being cold. I'm cold enough as is, so the weather doesn't need to help me out. So if I could live anywhere, it'd be somewhere warm. I'm not even like really picky about it. Not necessarily on an island, because those have, other natural disasters of their own. If you asked me maybe 10 years ago, I would have said Australia, but I don't know. I'm just really not picky anymore. Somewhere warm, but like not too secluded. So in a city still, like Amazon and Walmart still need to find me. But other than that, like I'm pretty easy peasy about it. Warm. Nicknames. What are your nicknames? So I think my parents call me, actually no, my dad calls me Dev. He's very much about the short forms and names, whereas my mom will call me by my full name, Devaney. My husband calls me Dev. I have some friends that call me D. I used to work at a day camp way back when, and the little kids obviously couldn't say Devaney, so they would call me D, which at some point towards the end of that turned into Dewey. I think it's because they were writing Devi, which I guess could be another nickname, and the two V's were really close together and looked like a W, so Dewey. I'm trying to think, I mean, Mom. Those are probably my main nicknames. What's your favorite animal? This one changes. I think right now my favorite animal might be a giraffe. I mean, they're pretty, they're tall, they're really cool. I might resonate with a giraffe because they're tall and I'm tall, I don't know, 5'9.5-ish. But if I was gonna have a pet, I have no pets. So if I were to have a pet, I think, and it's totally unrealistic, like don't come at me, but I would love to have a farm, like a hobby farm, and pet goats. Pigs I think are really cool, and we used to visit a farm a couple years ago, but pigs are like, they can get massive and they're wild. So for a pet, I would love to have a goat, but for like my favorite animal, if I'm gonna see you in the zoo, it's gonna be the giraffe. All right, so that was number 3. Number 4, what languages do you speak? Fluently, English. Obviously. I've been learning French in school for the past maybe year, and here in Canada, like it's mandatory, you learn French up until high school. So after high school, graduated high school, went to university, I took one section of intro, actually no, I did intro French, intro Spanish, and intro to biblical Hebrew. And it's just, it makes sense. Like we live in Canada, it's our second national language. At jobs around here, they always want someone who's bilingual. So I started learning French just for kicks. I'm on level 4 and hopefully I'll be finished that in like a year or so. Number 5, favorite family vacation. For my dream, my whole life, I've wanted to go to Disney World. My parents never took me. And eventually they said, when you get married, you can go on your own, and like got them off the hook. So I got engaged, planned everything. We're going to Disney World. So we went the September after I got married, and it was my birthday and my husband's birthday. So it was our honeymoon, which Disneyland calls your Disney moon. And then it was our birthdays, and it was the best. When they say that Disney is the most magical place in the world, they're not lying. Like I walked in and I cried. It was, all my dreams came true. And I can't wait to go back. I don't know if we'll be going anytime soon because A, pandemic, and B, we have, as of right now, 1 child, and I don't know, like, I don't know how you take a 5-year-old to Disney World. So we'll see. All right, so number 6, favorite book. So I'm in a book club and I just read for fun. Like I said, 60 books in 2020. So I don't think I have a favorite book, but this year I've read a lot of really awesome books. 2 really stick out in my mind. So one is Verity by Colleen Hoover. Awesome. It was wild. It was a wild ride. It was I think they call it a psychological thriller. I literally finished it in one day because I just had to see what happened. It was wild. So that one, and the other one I just finished last week, and it's called, I'm trying to find it here because I write them all down. Have you seen Louise Velez by Catherine Ryan Hyde? And that book has just changed me. Like, it's changed my whole outlook in life on how to see people. You know, don't judge a book by their cover. Don't always separate people. Don't always put everyone into an us versus them kind of thing. It was crazy. It wasn't a very thrilling book, and it wasn't really exciting, but there were just a lot of points that stuck with me, and 5 out of 5, highly recommend. If you're going to read a book in this year, you have a couple months left, go read that one. Number 7, favorite movie. I can't pick just one. Like, there's so many good movies. Like movies that if I see it, you know, it's on TV and I'm gonna stop what I'm doing and watch that movie. Hands down, Gone with the Wind. Love it. And it's wild because no one my age likes it. My husband, I don't even think he's seen it. So every time it comes on, I sit down with my mom and we watch it. I love Legally Blonde because it's so quotable. Mean Girls. Basically, I'm that, you know, I'm the target audience for certain things, and like rom-com chick flicks, that's me. That and Hallmark. So basically anything Reese Witherspoon would be in my favorite movie category. Just anything that makes you feel good and happy and love. Those are my go-to movies. Your at-bat song. My at-bat song, hands down, Wannabe by Spice Girls. Every wedding, party, whatever that I'm at, it comes on, I will drop whatever's in my hands and I'm jamming out. Favorite food. I like a lot of foods, but like my go-to gets me happy inside food is tacos. I know everyone hates on Taco Bell, but you're not ordering the right thing. You need a Crunchwrap Supreme with Supreme fries and extra hot sauce. But tacos, any kind of tacos, chicken tacos, beef tacos, fish tacos, I don't care kind of tacos. Honestly, there was somewhere in town that had ice cream tacos and tacos. Pet peeves. So we're on what? Question 10. Cool. Pet peeves. I don't know. Maybe just like people being, so actually I can think of 2. People being rude, just unnecessarily rude. And if you ask my mom, she would say I'm rude. But no, like, just there are people out there, especially now in 2020, and everyone's like grumpy all the time and kind of thinking about their own self. And people just can be rude for no reason. Like, if you're in the grocery store and something's not going your way, there's no reason to be rude. Chill out. So there's that. And then being slow. Like, if you're just walking, there's like common walking speed, right? And if you're older or you're sick or whatever, I get it. You're gonna slow down. But if you're just walking and then going so slow that it looks like you're going backwards, don't. Just go the same speed as everyone around you. So, and this is still with the slow thing, when you're driving and you turn right, but they're going so slow that like, it's a right-hand turn. Like, you got it. We turn this way, go. And you're just going so slow for no reason. And now the lights change. Like, why? There was nothing there. Just go. So, number 11, are you a morning person or an evening person? Evening. I do mornings because like you have to. I'm a mom, I have a job, you know, you have to wake up. But if I could choose, evenings, hands down. Weirdest thing that you collect. So I don't think I collect anything really. Like, I have a lot of stuff, and you're gonna see my Amazon haul, so you're gonna find out, but I don't really think I collect anything. Something that when I see it and I wanna get it is stationery. So, you know, you go to the store, you see cute stationery, you see notebooks, you see planners. Well, that is the highlight of my year. I love back to school time because there are all the planners, but there's only so many books you can write in. So I have, in many places of my house, collections and piles and stuff of stationery that, like, I don't have anyone to write a letter to, and you know, I don't even write my to-do notes on paper. It's all on my phone now. So I don't know what I have all this stationery for, but I mean, if you need paper, let me know and I'll send you some. 13, favorite subject in school. I took music. I loved music. I think it's because it came really easy. So in grades 7, 8, 9, I believe, we took music with instruments, and so I played the flute for a short time. The sound I just couldn't, but I played the clarinet, the tenor sax. I think that's it. I played piano for a short time. I learned guitar, and I found it really easy, so I loved it. History was another great one because history is wild. I'm on a podcast binge right now where I'm listening to a bunch of podcasts about different people in history, different true crimes in history. That's another thing I love, like murders, mysteries, crimes, all those kind of things. And just history is crazy. So I guess those two. Your go-to Starbucks order. So I don't go to Starbucks often. Before, my OG order was white chocolate mocha because it's the best. Hot or cold, doesn't even matter. But as of maybe a month ago, my mother-in-law told me about Nitro, and I just got my second one today. So this is a Nitro brew, cold brew. I don't even know if they have it as an option as a warm drink. Anyways, Nitro cold brew with sweet cream and 4 pumps of vanilla. And it's delicious. And then, yeah, it's just delicious. It's awesome. So if you have a Nitro option at your Starbucks nearby, highly recommend. Go do it. You won't regret it. So 15, we're almost done. First job. What was your first job? My first job probably was babysitting. Like, that's everyone's first job. But my first job where I got like a check to put in the bank was at day camp. I mentioned that earlier. I worked at a day camp that our church had. In those years, I was a counselor in training and learned a lot of lessons there, learned a lot about kids at that camp. I think I ended up working there for 6 summers or so. Yeah, got like my closest friends from back then. It was a lot. It was really cool. It was really fun, but it was a lot. I also remember what I did with my first paycheck. So not my first paycheck, because back in that day we got paid. So it took probably my first summer's worth of paychecks, but I ended up buying the Sims expansion pack, Sims Hot Date, flashback. So yeah, that was my first job and what I spent my first paycheck on. What's your favorite holiday? Christmas. In my life, in my heart, in my mind, there's no other holiday that matters. Christmas. It's October here, and people on my street are getting ready to, Halloween. No, Halloween, I'm putting on my Christmas tree. In my mind, in my calendar, it's September's my birthday. After my birthday's over, Christmas. So just wait, Christmas. 17, are you clean or are you messy? Depends on who you ask. So in this house, I live here with obviously myself, my husband, my daughter, and my mom. So if you ask my mom, I'm messy. If you ask my husband, I'm clean. So it really depends. Like, I'm really OCD about organizing certain things. Has to be color coordinated in a certain order, that kind of thing. But then there's some things that just I don't see them as big as a deal as my mom does. So 50-50, I guess, for that one. I don't know. What kind of music makes you happy? Something from a boy band and Christmas music, and not all for both. So not all Christmas music, like Justin Bieber's Mistletoe album. Gold, chef's kiss. Not all Christmas music though is premium, and it's true. And then boy band music, like, I'm a huge fan. Like, you hear the song Backstreet Boys, NSYNC, New Kids on the Block, One Direction, Jonas Brothers. Oh, so if it's a group of boys, I'm gonna like it. What's your favorite dessert? So like I said, I bake a lot. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. I don't know, maybe you want recipes, maybe you want to see what I do. Let me know in the comments, but I bake a lot. So my favorite thing to make cupcakes. They're easy, they're adorable. You could decorate them a million different ways. Like 2-bite dessert, awesome. But if I was gonna go to a restaurant, not ordering a cupcake. So if I was going to a restaurant, I don't know, maybe a creme brulee? I don't know, not ice cream, not pie. If it's my birthday, it's not a real birthday unless we have ice cream cake. So, ice cream cake, creme brulee. I also like those apple blossom thingies. I don't know, I'm not very picky. Just no like warm fruit in the middle. Those things are, no. That's why pies don't cut it. Last one. What are you binge watching on Netflix? I just finished, I feel like I binge watched 5 things all at the same time. So I just finished The Home Edit, whatever that whole long title is. Sing On. So right now, I just started Schitt's Creek. I've always been a huge fan of Dan Levy, but I never gave the show the time of day. And it just won a bunch of Emmys. It's all hype. Everyone's talking about it right now. So I decided to jump on that train because I sometimes will become a bandwagon follower. And so I've been watching it. So I think I'm on season 2. I don't know. So we'll see how far I get on it. It is a funny show. It's really good. It's really great for background noise when I'm working. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I finish it. So those are my 20 questions. I don't want to go on forever with just get to know me things, because obviously you're going to get to know me. So if you like this video, or if you want to support me, or, you know, who knows? I'm apparently really funny. I don't personally think I am, but just the way I say things and come across it could be hilarious. I don't know. So hopefully you like this video. I'm going to be doing more. I don't have a set schedule yet, but it's going to be weekly. And we'll just see where we go with this until we figure out what we're doing. So please subscribe to my channel. And if you have any video ideas, anything you want to know, anything you want to see, let me know in the comments. So bye.